Well, this is the third part of the series about varieties of Japanese maples. It's just an update on the first 1 and 2 parts, basically. As you can see, beginning of the summer is very, very windy, which didn't look good for the plants because they dry out so fast, and there was some late frosts as well. And maples do not like wind, and they do not like direct sunlight, although the sun has been very, very good beginning of the summer. This is the nursery part of the garden, basically, where there's only small maple trees that I'm growing on. And this is the major side where the specimen samples are kept. Again, blown about a little bit today, and have done for the last 2 or 3 weeks, but they're coming along quite nicely. Most of these I've covered in the first 2 parts of the video YouTube series. So I've been through most of these. That's a little Elen next to a emerald on the left hand side. This is a small little Mikawa Yak Butsa, which should be in the other side really, but I've just filled it in a small space in the major side with that one. And then in July in the summer, I had a little bit of a shuffle round. This is the nursery side again, and we're lucky enough to have a neighbour who's got nice tall trees which help shade mine, so I'm quite pleased about that. This is their very lovely, common name is handkerchief plant, or Davidia involucrata, or as we know in England, the dove tree. It's a very, very pretty tree, and comes out with big panels of white leaf that look like hankies and give it its name, obviously. So this is the side that we keep the saplings in, apart from 1 or 2 larger ones. And this one is bloodleaf that I did cover in one of the previous videos. It's one of 2 I have. The other one's in the other corner next to the shed. It's you'll probably be able to see later on in the video. Red one in the centre of the picture's Enken, and the bronzy one in the middle of those 3 is Emma. There's the other bloodgood in the corner there by the shed. And the plant in front of that is a dogwood. It comes out in white brackets. I've also got a China girl in the garden. This is just a few bonsais that I keep just as a bit of a hobby really. This was filmed on my last video, the Cripspeak, before it actually came out to full leaf like this. It's one of the very new varieties. As you can see, it's an upright stance. And it's got small 5-lobe leaves that are sort of rolled up at the edges. It makes it a little bit different. Yeah, I'm pleased the way that's come on. That's come out really well. Then this one is the Summer Gold. It's a green pal matum group cultivars. This has got 5 to 7 lobes on each leaf. It starts off a sort of an orange yellow and then turns to this beautiful yellowy green in the summer, and then it turns to a yellow gold in the autumn. This one is Shadava Gold. I believe it was started in Australia. It's supposed to be a pygmy plant, but it's probably about 5 foot tall already. Very nice coloured tree though. Another upright variety with long green branches. Very pleased with this tree too. It's very nice. This is the Osakazuki. Very traditional looking maple tree. Dome shape. This is quite an old tree now, this one. As I say, I keep them in pots anyway, that are dug in the ground. This one is the lovely Emma, who always looks good. It's this bronzy green tree. Always looks healthy, lovely. Been a great tree. This lovely Emma. Then we just popped through here to have a look at the a relatively new red dissectum, which is the lace-like leaf. It's a firecracker. It's quite a dark burgundy, which is a nice addition to the garden. Then what we have here on the front row is a Wendy and a Summer Glory and a Kamachi Heim. Then we have a Benny Heim, Little Princess, and you've got a red Pixie here. And then there's a little Murasaki Kiyoheim. This is a small Seryu on the corner. Then we have a small Aratama, another Mikawa Yatsubusa, a Shin Ditsu, a small Kamagata. Then you have a Kiyoheim, Red Phoenix, and a Atomi Sakura. Then we move on. These are just a few little seedlings that I took. They are actually from seed last year. After we've taken a little look at this really quite nice little Kayaku Shirdare, we'll have a little pop inside because I'd like to show you a Japanese book of prints that my wife bought me, and I think anyone who likes Japanese maples would like this sort of book. It's quite a lovely book of prints. It's so heavy, we've hung it on the wall so that people can flick through it at their leisure, because it's too nice to put away and not see. So we've used it as part of the decoration of the room, and people can just flick through it and see some really, what I think, are beautiful prints. So this is our Japanese themed lounge with mural panels on the wall. Each panel is an individual picture on its own right, but all put together it makes one big mural. I hope you've enjoyed the film as much as I've enjoyed actually making it for you. So until next time, this is Terry Morgan signing out. Thanks for watching.